Registering for a free Commbuys account takes only a few minutes. This short video demonstrates how to complete the process. Simply enter basic business information and designate someone to manage the account. We suggest using this video as a guide. Open Commbuys in another browser tab, play the video for a bit, then put it on pause to complete the actions in Commbuys. The Small Business Purchasing Program application, which was formerly accessible through Commbuys, has been moved to the Supplier Diversity Office application portal. Check out the description box below the YouTube playback area for a link to that portal and other related content. Before beginning registration, you will need a business tax ID, the number you reference on your federal business tax forms. In most cases, this is the Federal Employer Identification Number, or FEIN, but sole proprietorships may use the business owner's Social Security number. You'll also need your main location address and phone number. You will indicate your business structure. Examples are sole proprietorship, LLC, LLP, corporation, etc. Finally, you will indicate whether your organization is nonprofit or for-profit. Go to the Commbuys landing page in your preferred browser. Type www.commbuys.com into the address bar to begin. Click the Supplier Registration button in the upper right-hand corner. A box appears labeled Create Your Supplier Account. For this demonstration, we'll be registering a sign company. Enter the tax ID. If the tax ID is not a Federal Employer Identification Number, or FEIN, use this slider to indicate that it is a Social Security number. The eye icon allows you to see what you have entered. Checking for accuracy is wise. The tax ID is not editable once registration is complete. Next, enter in your company name and the email address. Then click the blue Register button. Notice several links or tabs positioned horizontally. During registration, we will move through these tabs, ending at the Summary tab. The first screen is company information. Fields marked with asterisks are required, other fields are not. The company name populates from the previous screen. Edit it here if necessary. While the business description field is not required, including a few words describing what the business does is a good idea. Enter the mailing address, including the city, state, and zip code. Enter the main company phone number. Then scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Save and Continue Registration. The Administrator tab is next. On this screen, enter information about the person who will manage the Commbuys account. Enter the first name, last name, job title, and email address. You may enter a unique email address and phone number, or re-enter the general email address and phone number supplied earlier. Next is the login ID. This may be an email address or some other identifier. The login ID will be used to log into the account. After registration, login IDs cannot be edited. If your company has frequent employee changes, consider making the login ID role-based instead of user-based. So for example, I'll select art of sign instead of VM McCoy 21. Also select a login question and give it an answer. This should be something memorable in case the user needs to reset a forgotten password. Then click Save and Continue Registration. On the Address tab, we can just click Continue Registration. And let's do the same on the Terms tab. Click Save and Continue Registration. Which brings us to the Categories and Certifications tab. To register, you need to click just 3 checkboxes, one for business structure, one to accept the terms of use, and one to indicate whether you are registering a for-profit or a nonprofit business. So we'll scroll down to the section labeled Category Business Structure. And select the checkbox that matches the ownership structure of the business. The next category, Agreement and Terms of Use for Sellers, includes a listing of the terms of use. Click Yes to accept the terms, and scroll down to the very next section, Category Business Type. Select the appropriate box, whether your business is for profit or not for profit. Then click Save and Continue Registration. The next screen is for the commodity codes that will be associated with your profile. To complete registration, you just need one commodity code to get your profile started. You can have many different commodity codes. The commodity codes you select represent the goods and services the company can provide. When buyers post opportunities, they select commodity codes to represent the goods and services that they need to acquire. Commbuys sends notifications to businesses with matching codes. Here we'll demonstrate 2 different ways to enter commodity codes. The first way is to search by keyword. Now, Commbuys has a fairly basic search engine, so for best results, it's important to use short sections of words. In this example, let's type the word sign and click the search button. Scroll down to see the results. Click checkboxes next to any codes that represent what the company can do. So I will just pick a few. All right, once you've done that, you can either click Save and Continue Registration, or if you'd like to try to add more commodity codes, which we'll demonstrate here, click Save and Add More. Now, in this example, maybe we already know a commodity code. Maybe it was included in a posted bid solicitation, maybe an existing contract referenced the code, or maybe we found it in some other place. In my example, I'm going to be adding a grant opportunity commodity code, which is 000000. There are 2 ways to do this. One of the ways is to select the first 2 digits in that string of numbers from this UNSPSC code browse area. So I will click 00 for grants. Commbuys displays for us the options for those first 2 digits. Click the check boxes, which we'll find just a little bit further down, for the matching commodity codes. So I am selecting 000000. And then you would click Save and Continue Registration. In my example, I am going to just show you another way to do this. You can also use the drop down in the search area. So when you click the arrow in the UNSPSC segment family field box, you have a bunch of options. You'll notice grant opportunity is right at the top. So I'll just click 0000. And Commbuys has displayed the only option in this area here. Often there will be several opportunities and you can use this UNSPSC class field to select the one you want. Once you have finished, click Save and Continue Registration. And that's just about it. We are now on the Summary tab. This gives us an opportunity to double check and see if we have missed anything or misrepresented anything. Review the company information. We've added just one user, one address, and we've entered 5 commodity codes, so you just need one to complete registration. If you find changes are necessary, simply scroll back to the top of the page, select the tab where the error occurred, make your changes, click Save and Continue, and then come back here to the Summary tab once again. At the bottom of the page, we have a button, Complete Registration. Let's click that button. Let's click OK. In order to make the account active, we will need to reset the password for the user login. To finish up, sign into the user email and open the message from Commbuys. Locate the assigned password. As a best practice, copy it. Now return to Commbuys. The Change Password screen requires replacing that temporary password from the email with a new one. In the Current Password field, paste the temporary password again. Now type in a new password. The password must be between 8 and 50 characters and contain at least one letter and one number. Confirm the new password in the second field. Now click Submit. Commbuys brings you to your new Commbuys homepage. Commbuys registration is complete. Go to the account icon and click Log Out. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.